When I think of my authentic self, I think the first word that comes to mind is grit. I have a lot of grit. I'm very passionate about everything I do. There is no 50% with me. It's 110% all of the time.
I think as long as you stay true to yourself, other people have confidence in your abilities, and once you see that people have trust in you, it gives you more confidence to do and be great.
Every step of the way I worked with people who inspired me and who I think saw in me potential that I didn't recognize in myself, and they were able to draw it out. So having been the beneficiary of that, that's what I aim to do with the people that I encounter in the workplace.
I really enjoy giving back by showing other women how to become a leader as they mature throughout their career.
A leader is not someone who's gonna do it all themselves or take credit and say, here's how much I got accomplished. Instead, it's someone who's gonna be able to look around the table and figure out who's got what strengths to bring to the table and really make those strengths shine.
We don't want people to settle for good when we want them to be great. And I do think that there's an opportunity for women to pursue great goals and succeed at them.
If we don't help each other and we don't build each other up and celebrate each other, which I think is so important, you know, who's going to do that for us? It has to be that we work together.
Learning is an ongoing process. I guess in a way similar to the way leadership is an ongoing process, right? Leadership's not a person, it's a process, and it changes with time. And I am constantly learning, constantly wanting to find out how I can better myself.
To me, a great leader is when you get to the point that you're working together and you're working alongside of each other, because you want them to reach their potential so that they're learning and they're growing to be leaders themselves.
My entire profession is about being a fierce advocate. It's being a fierce advocate for the students and being a fierce advocate for the professionals around me.
One of my great joys is helping other women achieve what can happen, and also letting them realize that it is hard. There is no such thing as a silver bullet to success as a woman or anybody.
In particular, I've got a team of 4 female directors who I've watched over the years kind of come up the ranks and develop their skills. So being their advocate and knowing that I could push them and speak for them and really be, you know, incredible leaders, it's challenged them, and watching them grow has just been incredible.
The more that you connect with people and people recognize the goal of what you're aiming toward, the more invested they are, the more passionate they become, and the more you can make the changes, and it can feel effortless. It can feel wonderful.
And you can't look for something in return. If you go in for something thinking, I'm going to go into this because I'm going to get business, I believe you're not going to get business. If you go in because you're passionate about the mission, things just come and fall back into place.
You know, some people say, oh, we all have an obligation to give back. I don't look at it as an obligation. It's really a passion of mine.
In my personal life, my father was ill, and yet took the time to come with me to hospitals and give out children's books. So with him, by leading by example, helped motivate me to do the same, to help motivate others to do that.
You know, I had a great mentor, my mom. And she always taught us, you be the best you can be. And you give back to your community, you give back to the people, you give back to your friends.
I think one of the most courageous acts is to speak the truth, and to speak the truth with love and with kindness, because it takes real thought and attention and effort to speak the truth in a way that makes individuals better and makes the community better.
Winning or losing at this point doesn't matter, because I think at this point that I've really won to know that I could even be considered a finalist to be an Athena recipient.
I have a daughter, and this award is something that I would like someday for her to aspire to as well.